Hello everyone, I'm Leelee.
And I'm Hex.
And we are back with Sekiro. This doesn't look like a good time. Everything's burning.
It's okay.
We're on a mountain. So, okay, last time we got a bell from an old confused lady. And she gave us the bell, wanted us to give it to Buddha. So we gave it to the only good Buddha at the dilapidated temple. That brought us back here, sort of a memory from 3 years ago at Hirata Estate. And is this where we are when Kuro talked about that night?
I think so.
All right.
This is kind of like a catalyst for the rest of the game.
Also, it's now my headcanon that after this, Wolf just sat in a well for 3 years. But he doesn't remember any of this.
He doesn't remember any of this.
Is this a carp?
That is a carp. When we actually...
Oh, that's right. The treasure carp scales.
Yes. So we are actually gonna... I think this is Koromori, or it could be the other one. There's two of them. One of them wet, which we will see in a bit. But Japanese people love their people in pots and like these weird hand things.
Yeah, they love this hand sticking out of anywhere. Usually asking for paper, but this guy wants fish scales.
So there's a lot of items you can get with the carp scales. One of them is divine grass, the floating passage text, the mask fragment, which we are not going to get during this playthrough. We do want the withered red gourd, though.
I think that one will protect us from burning.
Yes.
Is that what that does? These fish are assholes sometimes.
Yeah.
They're hard to find. Is there any... Are you gonna get stuff now? Like, is there important stuff to get right this second? Are you trying to get the withered red gourd?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm trying to get right now.
Alright. How many scales did you need for that?
2. So I actually do have what I need.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, reduces burn buildup, slightly increases burn resistance.
So we do have some status effect, condition, whatevers in this game. Burn, poison, and terror are the most common ones.
Yes.
There is another one called withered,
or feeble,
or feeble, something like that. That we're really only gonna see, I think, in one area of this game, and that's gonna come later. That's actually kind of an interesting...
I actually never seen this enemy kick like sand in my face.
First time for everything. Alright.
Let's see. I think I'm okay here. Let's just put
A fistful of ash.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw shit in people's faces.
Pretty much. I don't think I use ash a lot. Usually I prefer to just, straight up fight the enemies. But the ash can sometimes be useful if the firecrackers are out or whatnot, because it has relatively the same effect. Not as good as the firecrackers, but...
Yeah, it does kind of temporarily blind them. Alright. They're not gonna... Aw, darn. Well, you dropped down, so... That's to be expected. How about you shut up, brah? Now you shut up. Ooh! Right in the neck.
Let's take care of these guys over here while we're at it.
These bridge dudes. the little I played of this game myself, I never fought these bridge dudes. I always jumped in the water and went around that way. The way that you actually came up is how I would always do it. Because I'd be too scared, and then I'd try to fight these guys, and then jump in the water.
Oh, there we go with the yeah. So I'm burned right now.
Status abnormalities. We can keep going. That's fine. I think burn. Does it do continuous damage to us?
I think it does.
Oh yeah, it does.
Let's just jump in the water, shall we?
Oh, it ended before you. This is a dumb question. Does that work?
There's only one way to find out, but I think I killed all the guys with torches.
Yeah.
And I don't think I have enough health to like really try it out. So
No, that's fine. All right. So we are trying to make our way into the estate. You know, I don't remember a whole lot about what actually is happening here, but Kuro is here.
Kuro is here.
Yeah.
Very, very deeply into this thing. We probably won't make it in this video, so we're gonna be in this area for quite some time.
Yeah. And we actually get a lot of good stuff in here that helps us move on through very soon upcoming parts of the game.
Yes. So we might actually backtrack a couple times here and there.
You should open that sculptor's idol before you forget. You should open that. Okay. Oh, but now they saw you.
That's okay, we did it for the views.
Similar to bonfires in Dark Souls, I believe that if an enemy is too close, a sculptor's idol will not work. Look at those deathblow iframes that helped you dodge that arrow. Oh, and he just died.
He just gave up.
Oh, one thing I noticed about this game, in my experience or of watching it, enemies that have projectiles are often weaker than other enemies.
Yeah, and they won't be able to deflect or block anything really, so that's why I can kind of just spam shuriken and just whittle their health down.
Yeah, and their posture damage fills quite quickly. I think because they're not blocking or deflecting. Is that
yes.
a fair assessment?
This is actually legit one of the best skills in the game.
Oh, Mikiri!
And this is also why I lost to Genichiro in the beginning, because I forgot that this is actually a skill that you need to learn.
Did you just like stand there and take it?
Yeah,
like, trying to.
I feel like I did have the timing right, but
So the way Mikiri works is that for most thrusting attacks, if you press circle, which is the dodge button, at the right time without moving, then you'll step on the enemy's weapon. Kind of that does some posture damage itself. Kind of leaves them open for a follow-up attack. It is very helpful.
but also not that easy to get. Ooh.
It also, well, it's very helpful against a lot of enemies that we'll see later in the game, and a lot of bosses.
Oh, he found me out. Ow.
Oh. Look at that. See, weak ass punk with his fire arrows. But anyway, one tough thing about Mikiri is that you do have to stand in range of the attack. And so if you time it wrong, you'll get the full brunt of that hit.
Yeah, and you really do have to commit to the Mikiri. You can't just like block and try to Mikiri at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. It's either one or the other. Mikiri is very high risk, high reward. And a lot of thrust attacks, they can't be deflected unless you like are absolutely perfect in deflecting them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it is a skill that you do need to learn as much as possible.
It's especially useful because a lot of the thrusts, especially for bosses, will be perilous attacks, which I think are either just much harder to deflect or you cannot deflect them, I think.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure of that. Someone will probably correct us on that. Oh,
yeah, someone will
hey there.
Tell me how stupid I am. But
not as stupid as this guy who's just taking a nap on the job.
This drunk asshole just fell asleep. Everybody died and he's like, oh, what the fuck?
What happened?
He's just slowly getting up. And what did you do? You fucking stabbed him in the neck. Take no prisoners.
So that was Akko Sugar that boosts your attack, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep. I believe it. That's what that does.
Very, very useful, especially in New Game Plus, where the enemies are just a lot stronger. Like, you'll regularly use the sugar along with some other status boosting effects to try and get a little bit more damage in. Oh, this part is actually rough, and I kind of landed in a bad spot.
Oh, is this one like... Did you land? Oh no, that was just a dog. Brutal death for a dog. Oh, and then quick and painless for that one.
I try.
There's a lot of people in here, I think, right?
Yeah.
And they've all seen you. Oh! The camera, the real final boss of the game.
That's okay, we got it. And we got another skill point, so that's pretty good.
Nice.
This might be useful. I rarely use it, but might actually...
Oh, the ceramic shard. Best item in the game.
Can I not?
I think you may need to throw it closer to him.
There we go.
Yeah, there. You get 2 of them. Hopefully only one actually walks. Hopefully one forgets sooner. That's what happens a lot.
Yeah. But this is mostly what the ceramic shard is being used for, trying to get like attention of someone. So one of them is walking towards me. I hope he doesn't actually just peace out, because there is a way to get a death blow like this, if I'm not mistaken. There we go.
You have to kind of time that correctly, because if you wait a little too long, they'll actually look at you and just see you and try to fight you. God, there's dudes everywhere in here.
And then the guy on the roof just saw me.
Yeah, it's okay. He's got fire arrows because he's weak. Oh, but that dude is fucking drunk. Oh, not this one. He's not drunk.
There we go.
There, nice. That was a Mikiti counter.
That one guy's really drunk. He just did not notice me murder his brothers in arms whatsoever.
Anyway, so in that starting Genichiro fight, yeah, I think Hex kind of forgot that he doesn't start with this awesome skill, so if it looked like he was just standing there taking attacks, that was why.
Look, dude, wake up!
Oh, now he's oh, and it's still too late. He was starting to get up, and he was still not aware enough to to not have like that death blow on him.
He's probably like, everyone dying? Oh, no problem. More drinks for me.
Yeah, he got up, and you still got the stealth kill on him. Oh shit! More drunk dudes.
Go home, thief. You're drunk.
That's really funny.
Oh, there's so many guys over here, but they're all like drunk.
Can you actually finish this in... I think there's another guy to your right. You might want to check. Never mind. Oh, I'm super crazy. Sorry, everybody. I'm so crazy.
This is the item we want, though. The flame barrel.
Nice. That is gonna make us another prosthetic tool.
Yeah, we don't need it right now.
There's another one that we need in here, though.
Right? Yes, we will get to that in a bit.
Okay. So there are 2 important ones. There are 3 total, but one is hard to get. We're probably not going to get it right now.
I can try to get it, but no promises. Hello.
There's the other one, the axe. And so the flame barrel, I think, is not required for this area, but oh, that's another one, Gokon sugar. I think that will reduce our posture damage buildup.
Let me double check real quick as I open up the shortcut.
Nice.
Yeah, posture damage. Yeah. Very helpful, especially for some of the enemies that are heavy hitting. If you're not as good as me. No, if you're not as good as deflecting, then Gokon Sugar definitely helps, because you can whiff more perfect deflects. You can take a little bit more. Let's test how thick your skull is, shall we? Not thick enough. I
was just gonna say that. Anyway, I think the flame barrel is not needed in this area, but
I don't think it's actually needed in any area.
I don't think it's technically needed. It's helpful. But is this the... yeah.
Yes, the Shinobi Axe of the Monkey. Super helpful for a little bit of a later part in Hirata Estate, so I might backtrack in a little bit once I reach the next...
The next sculptor's idol.
Yeah.
Oh, where is that perilous attack coming from? Oh, see.
Yeah,
now it's
I
behind
see
you.
There we go.
You're going all in. Damn.
Clean kill.
But yeah, the axe will come up in this area. I can't remember if you need it. Like, but
I don't even think technically any Shinobi prosthetic is needed per se. I mean, they're helpful.
I guess so.
They're definitely helpful. They make certain parts of the game a lot easier. Certain parts of the game are a lot funnier with the right prosthetic tools.
Some of them are not necessarily needed for combat purposes, but some are needed for like side quests.
Yeah.
I think.
Poor chickens. Why am I even doing this?
Because we don't like chickens. Sorry. We live in Hawaii where there are a ton of just like, I don't even know if I want to say like wild chickens, because they live where we live. They live where people live. And
I think feral or...
yeah, feral is probably a better word. Like, because they don't live like in the wild, but they're not anybody's chickens. They're just around. And so... unless you love the chickens and feed them and stuff, you develop like a hatred for these chickens. So, guess which side we're on.
If you don't surrender peacefully, you'll regret it later.
Oh, if you don't move your ass, you're gonna regret it now. Oh!
I will say I did have the death blow marker, but it just went trigger. Ow.
That was my bad. I jinxed it. I talked too big a game.
There we go.
Alright. Fuck that guy. Alright. Oh, you got another skill point. Nice.
So we're just gonna collect some items over here.
There's a lot going on in this area. I think they're talking about you.
No, they are actually not. I think they're talking about Chuzo. I could be wrong.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
You're not a...
I'm not a shinobi hunter.
yeah, you're just a shinobi.
Well, I hope you die too. That's not a very nice thing to say.
That dude's probably totally gonna die.
There's one of these that gives me an item, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it this one?
I'm not a thief. I just said, just moments ago, just defiled a shrine and took an axe from it.
But I'm not a thief.
Antidote powder, nice.
Does it? Oh, never mind. I know what poison do in this area. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Who the fuck sees you? Oh, anyway, yeah, the person I'm talking about. That's a boss coming up, I think, in a little bit.
I think so.
Mini boss.
It might be that
Shit.
purple enemy. I forgot the name.
The purple enemy?
Yeah, the one that holds the third shinobi prosthetic. And this is the point where I go back and get the axe, because I do not want to fight these things.
Do you have to fight them to keep going? Because I feel like there's a fiery area that's not too far from here.
Let me just run past them and regret my life choices.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I would ditch out. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm a piece out.
So we're gonna head back to the thing. You want to just use the idol?
I'm
How
pretty.
far is it? Oh, you opened a shortcut.
Yeah, I opened
so
a
we're
shortcut. I'm
good.
pretty close, and all the enemies here are dead.
Yeah, they are. Fucking drunk most of it. Who's still there? No, go back. Who's around?
Yes, ma'am.
Take no prisoners, leave no survivors.
Well, they're gonna come back once I respawn.
Take no prisoners, leave no survivors. Okay, that's fine. You just go back. Because now I can't tell.
It's probably a chicken.
Probably a chicken. Alright, back to the dilapidated temple. I do like that they have the important places marked out, so it's even easier to get where you need to go.
Very helpful. I mean, in Dark Souls 1, you had to get the Lord Vessel first.
I know, fuck that. And then you couldn't even warp to every bonfire.
Yeah. You can warp to any idol that's available.
Yeah.
With the emphasis on available.
They're not always all available, always all the time. You don't have any gourd seeds. Alright. We can make a couple new tools.
さてな、夢一つ言えるのは仏様はお前さんの古い記憶、お前さんが全ては見るもの全てがそういう
So let's go for the axe and the flame vent.
その死の随分と腕にお前さん
Oh, nice.
Perfect.
Or are these more skills for the prosthetics?
Yes. So let us check real quick.
Is there anything that's particularly good from that? I can't remember.
There's a couple, I think, like using your prosthetics in the air.
Oh.
Let's see, prosthetic arts. Well, definitely the grappling hook attack is a nice one, and I cannot read what the other ones are. So let's see, run and slide, suppress presence.
Yeah.
I would say the grappling hook attack would be nice. Oh, and then you get like Emma's medicine potency, which is definitely helpful.
Oh, that's right. I think you do get other things where like you just take less posture damage, or like, oh, and then you heal some.
It's like you sucked hard enough to not not take as much damage anymore.
All right, we got a couple other tools. I think that's probably. You want to take a break right there
Yeah.
before we head back into Hirata Estate?
Yeah, and then get owned by the big boy that's coming up after that.
Yeah, but then I think we have like it's kind of boom 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 with the bosses.
Yeah,
right after that.
yeah,
you know?
pretty
It's like a
fast.
straight shot through the rest of it.
Pretty much, yes.
All right, so we'll do that next time. So until then, thank you all for watching. You're amazing and awesome people, and we'll see you later.